think we've always understood that in the area of abortion and euthanasia, because of how radical they are and because they go against the whole perception that the role of the doctor is to protect life, that there was this ability for medical professionals to conscientiously object to being involved with abortions and euthanasia. And look, you're probably the expert here because you were in Parliament when these bills were going through Parliament, and you and a number of other social conservative MPs were fighting tooth and nail to retain the conscientious objection for medical professionals. Now, the interesting thing is that in all the reports that I've read on euthanasia and abortion, they both admit, the Ministry of Health admits, they are struggling to get a workforce. The latest data I saw in the abortion report, which came out last month, but sort of only saw the light of day in the last 2 weeks, which is another point of, maybe Ministry of Health should be a bit more honest about what they're releasing. But what it showed was that only 0.4% of the medical professional workforce want to be involved in abortion. And they've actually put funding in and they've run courses and they're trying to get midwives to be involved in abortion, which is kind of like an oxymoron, isn't it? And a midwife doing an abortion. And so the fact of the matter is people don't want to be involved in these industries, and that's good. I mean, I think that's a healthy stigma. And that was one of the key points that I made of the abortion review that they did 5 years on from Jacinda Ardern's radical law that we have now, is that they said, oh, there's still this darn stigma around, and part of it's in the workforce. In fact, they said, we're so upset that there are whole hospitals or medical centres who want nothing to do with abortion and euthanasia. I would say if you can find out which ones those are, go to them, because they obviously respect life and they understand biology. So that's a healthy stigma, and I don't think you'll ever get rid of that. So what does that mean? It means that the only solution, if they want the workforce, is to start forcing. It means that when you enroll students into medical school, you start asking them what their views are about abortion and euthanasia. We know that's already happening, and that is a great concern. I would just encourage people applying to hold strong, keep their backbone, and speak exactly what they think, because if they give an inch, unfortunately, the state will take a mile in these areas and you'll lose your conscience.